Hey, I'm Reinhard Kate, and welcome to episode 26 of the Ripple Drop. This episode, we're talking all things RippleNet. So, on-demand liquidity, and if you were paying attention at Swell, Liquidity Hub. We've got the one and only Asheesh Birla, so let's get this started. So, Asheesh, 2021 was a really big year for on-demand liquidity. We're gonna talk about that in a second, but let's get back to the basics, the foundations of the market in general. What is liquidity and why is on-demand liquidity important?
It's a great question. And at the very beginning, when there was Bitcoin, the first thing you wanted to do was make Bitcoin liquid. And what that meant was you can interchange it for US dollars. And that is facilitated through something called a crypto exchange. Coinbase, Bitstamp, Bitso, and Latam are exchanges, and they facilitate liquidity. And the great thing about crypto liquidity is that it's easier to move around the world compared to something like fiat currency that needs a large number of banks and central banks to make it liquid and move around the world. So that's a great thing about crypto, is that it's way more liquid, and over the years it's becoming more and more liquid. If you look at the market today, hundreds of billions of dollars in cryptos traded on a daily basis. That is up from 2013, when it wasn't even crossing $1 billion of liquidity. As we see more and more crypto liquidity come into the market, we're able to offer a better product experience. That means you can send cross-border payments for a cheaper rate. And that's the great thing. And what we've seen in the crypto market is that about every year, the amount of liquidity doubles. And so again, that is a great thing because it's a better user experience for our customers.
What kind of growth have you seen on RippleNet in 2021?
So I couldn't be happier with the year that we had in 2021 with RippleNet. We ended the year at a $10 billion run rate in terms of volume moving through RippleNet as a whole. And we're in 22 destination markets with on-demand liquidity. And that was a core piece of feedback that we heard from customers. They want that product, but they want it in more destinations. We're close to having global coverage of ODL, which is super exciting.
What benefits have RippleNet customers seen by using on-demand liquidity?
It's a couple of things. Number one, it's more capital efficient to use ODL. And historically, it was a problem. But as interest rates increase, as we are potentially going to see in the United States in 2022, the cost of capital is also going to increase. And the savings you get in terms of capital usage with ODL is going to be even more substantial. That means that our customers before ODL had to pre-fund using expensive capital in the destinations. With the ODL, they no longer have to do that. Number two, it's faster to move money with ODL cross borders, so you get that speed increase. And then lastly, as we talked about earlier, the price in terms of sending money cross borders continues to go down as crypto liquidity goes up. And again, these are three really good sort of trends that are working in the favor of the value proposition for RippleNet's on-demand liquidity product.
You made a pretty big announcement at Swell this year, a new product that's launching, Liquidity Hub. So how did on-demand liquidity influence the creation of Liquidity Hub?
It's a great question. So over the years, we've been really good and experts in provisioning global crypto liquidity around the world. No one has processed more in cross-border payments using crypto liquidity than Ripple. So we've become experts on provisioning liquidity through market makers, third-party market makers. We've been experts in tapping into global liquidity using exchanges around the world. And when our customers started asking us, hey, we can source cross-border payment liquidity from your products, is there a possibility that we can offer our customers digital assets such as Bitcoin and Ether and so forth? We already had all the infrastructure built for ODL, and we had expertise in building crypto liquidity. So it was a really natural evolution of our product set, and we were able to bring the product to market a lot quicker because we had all this infrastructure built.
Ripple has taken a crypto first world approach, and with Liquidity Hub, it has functionality for Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a bunch of other coins on launch. Can you get a little bit into that functionality and how specifically that works?
Yeah, you can think of it as, you can think of Liquidity Hub as Google Flights or Kayak, but for crypto liquidity. We are going to integrate across a number of different exchanges, leveraging a lot of that infrastructure that we already built for ODL, and find the best rate for how much liquidity you want to source in terms of the cryptos that we offer. That should be a one integration into our product to get the best rates across all these different liquidity venues. Essentially, it should be a pretty turnkey experience for our customers who want to offer the ability to buy and hold crypto on behalf of their customers.
The success of Liquidity Hub sort of hinges on adoption and engagement from enterprise. What kind of response have you seen from institutions in this sector and also, the greater crypto community?
What we've heard from the market is that with our expertise in building out liquidity products for enterprises, banks, payment providers, fintechs across the world, folks trust us for new use cases that involve crypto. For a lot of folks, getting into crypto is a potentially scary thing, and they want a trusted company like Ripple to help bring them along on this journey. The actual response has been outstanding. A lot of folks are coming to us first with trying to learn more about not only Liquidity Hub, but also a cross-sell into ODL. And to have both of those products available for our customers is a game changer. We're working our way through the customers interested in both products, and we're really excited about getting our next set of customers integrated into Liquidity Hub over the next few months here.
So Liquidity Hub going live 2022. Not to put more pressure on you, but what else does RippleNet have coming for us in the new year?
Bringing that Liquidity Hub is going to be to market. It's going to be a big focus early 2022. But we are a crypto leader in terms of bringing new crypto use cases to the enterprise. And again, as I mentioned earlier, companies trust us, given our history in this space, to bring new kinds of use cases to market. So we're looking at what's next in crypto. We're getting ahead of where the industry is and where adoption is. So we're ready to bring these kinds of use cases to our customers. For example, we're working really closely with RippleX to figure out if there are opportunities in the NFT space that we want to bring to our customers. Because that market could be far, far larger than anything that we've seen so far in terms of crypto adoption. So, we want to make sure that we're ahead of the game. As usual at Ripple, we want to make sure that we're responsive to our customers' needs. But again, we want to make sure that we're going to continue to be leaders in the enterprise crypto space here at Ripple.